Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And going up against her tonight is the blonde bomber, Ebony Bridges. She's 155 centimeters tall and has 153 centimeter reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, here is Ebony, the blonde bomber Bridges.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and she just did it there. She just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. As the great Phil Collins once sang, I can feel it in the air tonight. What a buzz.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Here we go for round 2. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
That's a hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Left punch. Left hand misses. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round. Clearly, that's not allowed. Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Yeah, you got to clinch. But the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to referees. Get him to complain about the condition. Get him to just feel...
Ebony Bridges on her back foot. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
On to the third. get out of the way of that left hand. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which fighter's going to get cooked first? Good punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Oh, what a punch! One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you want
a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
so important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And the blonde bomber sinks down to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? She misses with the jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
This is the beginning of round 6. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Solid punch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook. The greatest female perhaps of all. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, Johnny, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here comes round 7. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. They both want the knockout. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. This is a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Katie Taylor hurts. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
And we enter the 8th round. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed. And it bridges down to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.